Good morning. Today is a high-powered TRX workout. So just a couple things on the TRX. There's a couple different models out there, so I want to just go over the settings. This is set at the mid-length, and the way that you know that on this particular model is that it's where the black and the gray kind of meet, sort of in that region. It doesn't have to be perfect. On an older model, you might see hash marks at the halfway point, like yellow or black hash marks, and that's how you know halfway. If we're fully shortening the TRX straps, you're just gonna put a little pressure on the little clasp on the newer models and pull all the way up to the top. To lower it back down, you just kind of put a little pressure there again, and then you can just pull it back down to where you need it. Some of the older models, there would be a push on the clasp instead of a little bit of pull. To fully lengthen the straps, again, you can do both at one time. Just kind of put a little pressure and just lengthen them down to wherever you need them, whether it's full length or whether the video instructs 3/4 length. All right, so we're actually gonna start at 3/4 length for the warm-up in this workout. Another reminder, when you're using the TRX, is to make sure the seam, double seam here, stays straight. And whenever we move through an exercise, we want to avoid sawing the straps. All right, so for the warm-up, we're going to come in facing out, come into this nice leaning position. And we're just gonna jog. So you're really gonna bring the handles right up into your armpits, and you're just gonna jog in place, keeping that nice plank position so the body is super straight, the butt's not sticking out behind you. And you're just gonna jog for about 30 seconds. From there, you're gonna bring one foot forward, take one foot back, and then just drive the knee up. So you're in a lunge position and drive the knee up. And you can do that really fast too. So you can do double time. I know you can't see my lower body in this, but you get the point. Step the other leg back, knee is over the ankle. Same thing here. You can start out slow and then you can power it up. Body stays in that nice plank position, and you can even add a hop on both of these if you would like, depending on what you're looking for. From there, we're gonna add in just a front squat. So you're gonna assume this same position. You're gonna bring your feet wide, and then you're gonna drop your butt back down and then rise up, and you can lift your heels. So sit back, feet are flat, float forward, up on your toes. And that's what we consider the front squat. All right, so go through all of those for about 30 seconds each, and that'll get your body prepared for the rest of the exercises. It's going to be an upper body workout using a superset format, so 2 exercises back and forth for 3 sets, 30 seconds each exercise. So the first one is going to be the chest press. So you want your straps fully lengthened. All right, from there, the straps are gonna be out and over the top of you, but you wanna keep your arms lifted just enough that when you press, the straps don't run on your arms or across your shoulders. So you're here, it's a nice big plank position, and then you're just doing a push-up against an unsturdy object. So that nice solid plank is gonna help you, and just work that range of motion to the point where you're not having pain, negative pain, or compensation on one side of the body more than others, just moving nice and even. All right, so you're gonna do that for 30 seconds. From there, you're gonna efficiently shorten the straps back up to that mid-level. You're gonna hop back in with your arms over your head and do some tricep extensions. Okay, so the upper arm stays sturdy, hands reach back, and then push forward. A little bit of a side view here. See how the arm is not moving from elbow to shoulder. It's staying nice and isolated so those triceps get the work. Okay, so that's it. Those are the first two exercises. Chest press 30 seconds, tricep extension 30 seconds, and then just lengthen the straps back and go back to the chest press. And you're gonna do 3 sets of that, all right? From there, we're gonna move on to the second pair of exercises, which is gonna be the row for the back. So you're gonna fully shorten the straps. And after we do the row, we're gonna bring it to mid-length and we're gonna take it into an overhead raise. So I'm gonna be facing away from the camera and towards the anchor point. You're gonna come into whatever steep angle works for your body, but your body's gonna be straight like a board. So you wanna tuck your tail and not let your butt hang down. Keep your shoulders from your ears, pull and squeeze. 30 seconds, elbows come beyond the back and you're drawing your shoulder blades towards each other. After you finish those, lower it to mid. You're gonna extend yourself back a little bit and then you're doing a straight overhead raise, kind of like the letter I. So working the back, working the shoulders with these two exercises. Okay, you want to make sure you keep tension on the straps throughout all the exercises. You do not want any slack. So slack would look like this, okay? The straps under tension always look like this. All right, so the row, the overhead raise, 3 sets, 30 seconds each. From there, we're gonna lengthen the straps all the way out again. And we're gonna start with the close press. So the close press, the only difference between the close press and the chest press is that the hand grip is a little different. Okay, so the arms are gonna come in a little closer to the torso. And so we're dominating with the smaller muscles instead of the big pec major muscle in the chest. Okay, so getting some good tricep and bicep work with this exercise, some shoulder action as well, but you're still pressing against that unstable surface. So 30 seconds on that. You're gonna shorten up to that mid-level again, and you're going to do some bicep curls. All right, so for the bicep curl, again, I'm facing away from the mirror, but towards the anchor. Arms are extended, and you curl up and over. I'll give you a side view on this in a moment, because you want to keep the elbows up and away from the body, which is opposite of what we would do if we were doing bicep curls with the dumbbell. So from the side, and let me just give you a side view of the close press as well. You see the arms are in a little bit, elbows still come back as far as your body will allow you, again, without that pain and compensation. Shoulders away from ears, okay? So that's that part of the workout, those supersets, and then you're gonna finish up with a side bend. So we're gonna bring the straps back up, and we've got to do the side bend on the left side and the right side. So you'll do one side for 30 seconds, flip around and do the other side. So you're gonna stand away, arms up over your head, nice straight standing plank, and then you're just gonna push your hip out to the side and bring it back in. Some good oblique work here. Good work through the hip. All right, so that way is the first set for the first side, and then you turn around for the second and do the other side. All right, brief pause, and then you're gonna do each side 2 more times. All right, so that's the workout. Supersets, do 3 sets of each superset before you move on to the next one, taking a break in between for a great upper body TRX workout.